Hi guys, once again we find ourselves in Robin's room. Not because I'm too lazy to move this time, but because there's a large insect in my room. So I abandoned that plan very quickly. So this week, I apologize for having a late video. I was super busy with all the games yesterday. USA, USA. Anyways, so yeah, I apologize for that. And I'm doing this whole dog thing, so that took up a lot of time. Anyways, this week we're doing, you have to name 10 characters that you really like. It doesn't have to be your top 10. It doesn't have to be even close to your top 10. It can be from the past or like the present. It just has to be 10 characters that you have enjoyed or not enjoyed watching or reading about. Okay, so I have my handy dandy notebook. The first one I wrote down is Freddy, because I really like it when a character can completely change my mind about them. So with Freddy at the beginning, I really didn't like her. I just wanted like Will to kill her or something. And so she would like get out of the way and stop like meddling, because at that point I liked Hannibal. But that was season 1. Things changed during season 2. But towards the end of season 1, I started to really like her. I just liked how like strong she was and how just like unafraid of things, terrifying things she was. And then season 2, she just kicked ass and was amazing. So yeah, from Hannibal, by the way. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. And yeah, I tried to put a mix of movies, TV shows, and books. So the next one I have is Poussey, who is beautiful in every single way. And from Orange is the New Black, for those who don't know. And she's just amazing and hilarious, and I love her relationship with Tasty. I love their friendship. It's beautiful. And I love that she has like so much depth to her, and we found out like more about her during the second season, which I really enjoyed, and I like that she's just like so complex. So my third one is Pippin. I'm going way back. He was probably the first character that I ever really like had as a favorite character. I just loved I loved his relationship too with Mary, and I loved how he was like, he like stepped up and was like super brave. And I don't know, I just think he's adorable and he was hilarious and my fave. So the next one I have is Silk from the Belgrade series, and he's not a main, oh, he is a main character, but he's not the main character. He like travels with the main character a lot, and he's like this little like thief, but he's also a prince of this land, and like he hates being a prince, and so he just like, he's kind of like an older guy too, and he just kind of like makes his way in life by like stealing things and just generally being not a nice person, but he's also like really cool. So 5 is Spears from Band of Brothers, and I thought about this a lot because I didn't know if I wanted to include people from Band of Brothers, Generation Kill of the Pacific, but then I decided that I would, because even though they're real people and not like characters, they are still characters. Like, they've made them into like a character. So I've just decided to do Spears because, like I said again with Freddy, I didn't like him at the beginning. I hated him a lot, and then my view of him changed like really quickly, and he became very quickly became one of my favorite characters on that show, and I love him, and he's hilarious and beautiful. Okay, my next one is number 6 is Nate from Generation Kill. I think I've gotten to like him more now that I've read his book or am reading his book. I just like that he's really calm, like basically all the time, except when he's yelling at people for being really dumb. And I like that he yells at people for being really dumb and is really smart and understands that these people are making stupid decisions and he has to fix them, and he does fix them or tries to. Number 7 is Snafu from the Pacific. I love his attitude. I love his voice. I love his relationship with Sledge. I love that he like at the beginning is really like aloof and like stands back and just like watches everything from afar. But then like as the show goes on, he like becomes closer with Sledge, and like you see like almost a different side of him. Like, it's really subtle, but you see it when he's like asking about Sledge's dog and is showing sympathy. Like, that's a big improvement for him. Number 8, I have Liselle from The Book Thief. I loved that book. I thought it was amazing and heartbreaking at the same time. And I guess, yeah, I loved Liselle in that, but I guess Liselle is tied for me. Number 8 is tied for me for also the narrator of that book is Death, and I love him. I thought the author did really well with that, and so Liselle and Death I really like from The Book Thief, and I really like Liselle because she's like young, she's living in Germany, and she just like does her own thing. She goes, gets her books, she reads, she just like stays positive or tries to stay positive during this really hard time for her. Even though she's not Jewish, she's still struggling a lot to live in Nazi Germany. I have number 9 is Eames from Inception, and this probably has been brought on lately by some other things, but I'm really liking Eames, and I just like how he's like so charming, and that he's like super like put together and knows what he wants. And Inception was amazing, and we should go see it for like the 3rd time. By 3rd time, I mean 15th time. Anyways. And then number 10, I have Olivia Pope. Because I love that she's like super strong and really self-assured. But I have her last because I haven't seen the 3rd season yet, but I heard that it wasn't as good and that she was like still like super confused about what to do about I forget his name, the president, and I'm not all about that. Like, I feel like I think that she's strong enough to make a choice between not being with him or being with him, and I don't know. But yeah, other than that, I really love her, and I love Scandal. It's amazing. Well, the first 2 seasons are amazing, but yeah, so that's my list. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see if anyone else makes a list this week.